motion, I'm moving dependent. Like I intended. It's evident they wanna pray for my downfall, there's something to we cooking up with a sauce. Like I be in the pantry. We couple of bandits. We get the party, no cameras. We don't with the opposite. Speaking the grammar. I got my own demons in question. I got my whole fam to be blessing. I take a loss as I learned lesson. I'll be a boss till I turn to ashes. I need advances, what a check is. We playing chess, ain't no check.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Doris, looks like the matchup in the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
PA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Zubats. Gobert, no good. It's George on the wing. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
The free throw drops for Leonard. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw and the money.
Conley goes in. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks it out Towns. And there's a 3-second violation. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
And here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. And he buries his first look.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Edwards against Harden. Westbrook with it. Harden with it. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns down low. Leonard defending. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's the Clippers ball. Left side, Harden. Over Edwards. Harden misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Conley. And he makes it. And it's all knotted up.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Down low. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's George. From outside, off the mark. Here's McDaniels. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. No good on the shot. And some solid defense from Towns. Shoots from 12. McDaniels, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Takes a three. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here. No good off the glass.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Harden misses. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency. I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Harden against Conley. Harden, the pass to Tucker. George scanning the floor. And the Clippers miss again. And here's Minnesota now. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Here's Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Harden with a bucket.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Harden against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Launches a 3. They get it back. Plumlee. George finds Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Harden's got 6.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Anderson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Harden. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Anderson gets the bucket.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
The Clippers trail. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. George passes to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Now here's Morris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Reed. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And is blocked. Harden surveying the D. Here's George. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The 11-footer. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third team foul.
And he drops the first. And the Clippers making a change here. And Anderson drops them both. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. George outside. Harden from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Conley. Oh, stolen by Harden. And he's all alone. Jumps up. And Harden with the slam.
You love James Harden being opportunistic, gets the theft and sets a teammate for a transition opportunity.
The Timberwolves trail. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Minnesota. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And Grant, is someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Pass to Tucker. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Clock at 6. Harden from outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 17 points.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Outside Harden. Over Conley. Harden misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Outside Conley. Second shot opportunity. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Five to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Leonard against McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
McDaniels passes to Towns. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Leonard right side. Pass to Plumlee from behind the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tucker against Conley. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Now here's Harden. 19 points in the game. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Over Towns. Harden, good. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Edwards. Towns finds Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Mike Conley. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Outside, Highland to the paint. And here's Zubac. Back to Leonard. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. He's all alone. Oh! Get out the way, Greg. Come on. Get out the way.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now here's Tucker. Pass to Harden. Will it go? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Harden. He's got 21. Out to Leonard. The three. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
Now, defense should know better than to concede a three to Kawhi. Boy, has he stretched his range out over time.
Anderson inside. Leonard defending. In transition, here come the Clippers. Great hustle, Leonard.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 55 seconds left in the second period. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Fades and shoots. Again, the Clippers score.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Towns with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Pass to McLaughlin to stop the run. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden so tough to slow down.
Here's McLaughlin. A deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They were strong in transition. It seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. This Clippers squad is quite the mix of players, Stores. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars? And sometimes you're just helpless trying to guard Paul George. When he's got all aspects of his game cooking, turn the lights out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. No one near him. And that one's good. Edwards got 10 points.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
McDaniels against George. Over McDaniels. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
McDaniels can't hit.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Harden over Edwards. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Gobert, no good. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Stolen by Conley. Ooh, poked away. Edwards. And they get it back. Towns finds Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about the body control?
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Make some noise, fans.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden. Once again, making his way to the foul line.
That's good from Harden. Morris, he's checked in for Conley. Harden hits them both. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Towns. Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to McDaniels. All sorts of time, and he connects with a jumper. McDaniels got 6.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's Westbrook, throws it up high. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Zubac has gotten 4 this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
From 7 feet away, and it's Towns with a bucket inside.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Harden against Edwards. Harden misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Outside Edwards. From deep. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Paul George.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for Harden.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Pass to Reed. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The shot misses. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. McLaughlin's got 5 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Highland, the pass to Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson lets it go from 14. Tice grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Stolen by Anderson. And they're running. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Anderson gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Westbrook. Leonard finds Highland. 16 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. George passes to Tice. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Edwards for 3. And he can't get that one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Timeout for the Clippers.
For 3, George. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Now Westbrook to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All by himself. Here's Alexander Walker. And another basket for Minnesota. Here's Westbrook. And here's Highland. And he drives in. And it's Tice missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Conley passes to Towns. To tie it up, Gobert. And he hits it to tie the game.
That's Gobert finishing through great defensive effort.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Highland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Alexander Walker, right wing. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Gobert. Minnesota pushes. The Timberwolves again in transition. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Conley passes to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Leonard. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Conley. No good.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
George's shot is off.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Rebound by the Clippers.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. George passes to Leonard. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has 0 fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Now here's Edwards. Goes up with the strike, and he gets the bucket. Edwards got 23 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubats answers the call big time.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get live for your Timberwolves dancers.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Kicks it to George to take the lead. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Towns with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. McDaniels can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside Harden. Launches it from deep. Lays out. No good that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns, as good a free throw shooter out of the post as we've ever seen. He's excellent at the stripe. Now it's game pressure. Do you make critical free throws?
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Shoots. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 11 points here in the 2nd half. Edwards looking for an opening. From the elbow, 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
George against Edwards. Outside for Harden. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you'd probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Kicks it out Towns. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive by Minnesota.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Down low. It's George on the wing. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Edwards. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Karl Anthony Towns. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Timberwolves foul. Mike Conley. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Give him a hand, man. You're pop.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Morris for three. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That three-point shot, highly valued.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
The shot by Towns, no good. Outside Harden. From deep three-point land. No good. So the Clippers win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.